I'm going to try to keep my composure.
A few moments later.
His very first move as the executive was to sign LaVar Odom, who was on crack.
Phil or Lamar? Phil or Lamar?
I don't mean to be. Listen, I love LaVar Odom, the person, and God bless him. We're wishing nothing but the best. But metaphorically speaking, he saw his first move as the executive of the New York Knicks was to sign LaVar Odom, who was on crack. Well, first of all, it's special to hear you actually say you like somebody. I think that's news in and of itself. Congratulations on it. I'm just saying, when it comes to basketball, you don't seem to like anybody as much as you like you. But let me get to this.
Let me tell you something. I don't even like you, but I like the fact that you talk crazy sometimes. That's why I'm over you.
You actually do like me. You actually do. I ain't listening to you. Here's the deal. Let me ask you this question. In all seriousness, let's get serious here.
I'm very serious all the time.
Big baller brand.
Talk to me.
Alan Foster.
Yes.
$1.5 million missing. Lonzo Ball, as a result, takes himself, his brothers, they go away from the big baller brand, they go to Nike. Your thoughts, how do you explain everything that has transpired and how it has made you look in a lot of people's eyes in light of what happened?
It's the media. The media says that my boys have went to Nike and stopped doing this. That's where you get these perceptions right here. When they talking all this crazy stuff, they sitting at the table and I'm making them pancakes and strawberries and eggs. Y'all don't even know about that. Big Baller brand is a family brand. Mm-hmm. Family ain't going nowhere.
But your son was the one. But your son, I understand. He's going to always be your son.
This is what the thing is. When I break it down to him and make him understand things, it's just like I told him. He said something on TV. He said, Allen is a...
Not disagree that LeBron was the best player on the court. And I get you, he can stuff that stat sheet like nobody's business. By the way, if I may include this before I start my argument, he also stuffed the turnover category of the stat sheet because he tied the all-time finals record for most turnovers.
Get to your point.
Okay.
What are you going to say, Skip? What are you going to say?
LeBron James was great, but Kyrie was more valuable in this series. Kyrie averaged 31 a game over the last 4 games.
No. You know, Skip Bayless, I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot. Because somehow, some way, I worked with you every day for the last 3 years, and there are times where I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed by the stuff that comes out of your mouth. I don't understand why I did not see this coming. I do not understand why I did not see this coming. I should have looked at your tweets. Maybe I would have known better, but I don't read your tweets, so I didn't know any better. I didn't know. Listen, zip it. I'm talking. I'll let you talk. You're unbelievable. Let me tell you something, Skip Bayless. Kyrie was sensational. I get that. It's not that you're wrong with the points you're making. It's just that your conclusion is wrong because you believe that equals league NBA Finals MVP over a superstar with all the expectations of the world heaped on his shoulders, who led the team, who led both teams in the finals in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and block shots. You are unbelievable. Back-to-back 41-point games. In fact, I told y'all, did I not just tell you I have to let you talk? Did I not just tell you that? Zip it. I'm talking, okay? Back-to-back 41-point games in games 5 and 6. A triple-double in Game 7. By the way, not only that, momentum swinging things. Kyrie Irving didn't show up for the first 2 games of the finals.
Neither did
LeBron. Now, Game 3 and on, he was spectacular. First 2 games, he shot 33% from the field. He missed 24, 36 shots. He was a virtual no-show. But he came on strong in those last 5 games, got hurt a little bit with his foot, really left it up to LeBron to carry the bucket in the second half of Game 6. We get all of that. But under no circumstances, and the big shot that he made, he definitely deserves credit for. It was an elevated version of Paxson or Kerr because they didn't get fed the ball by LeBron. He stepped back on Steph Curry himself and did what he did. But this notion, he deserves some credit in terms of defending Steph Curry, Skip Bayless, I would say to you, did you forget about this dude by the name of Tristan Thompson who was chasing Steph Curry around wing to wing all series long? You forget about Tristan Thompson?
Yes.
You think that Kyrie Irving at 6'2", okay, did that to Steph Curry all by himself? So what about the switching that took place? What about the fact that hold it. What about the fact that Amon Shumpert was on Steph, that Kyrie was on Steph, that Tristan Thompson, he wasn't just switching on Steph, he literally was chasing Steph Curry one wing to the other wing. Okay, I don't even want to pay attention to this story. Do I got to call for my ticker? Wait, help me out here, Max, because I need your help here. Great actor.
Yep.
Philanthropist,
Got it.
charitable,
Father,
great father, great husband, great, one of the greatest basketball players. Will, am I missing anything? Will,
He's rich.
great actor. I mean, he's rich.
Really
great
rich.
business. Am I missing anything?
He has a clean diet.
Jamie Foxx, Cleveland, A. Smith, where you at? Am I
All-around
missing
good guy.
anything?
Well,
because I can't believe.
Yeah, he brought up his boys too.
His boys.
He stayed loyal.
He stayed loyal to his boys. Loyal.
His hairline came back.
The hairline came back. I don't know about that one. But here's the point. I don't know about that one. The Rich Paul, Maverick Carter. I mean, he's phenomenal. Okay, let's throw Adam Medelson in there because we can't forget him. Okay, let's throw all of these guys in there. All right, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Because why are we hearing about this now? Why? You're LeBron James. You are averaging 27, 8, and 8. You're still one of the greatest players in the world. How many times have we talked about he got injured on Christmas Day? When they got injured, they were the 4th seed. He goes down for 18 games. They weren't the same. He came back. He wasn't 100% healthy. Did we not spend ample time chronicling his injury and talking about how significant of a blow it was to the Lakers? But no, that's not enough, Max. That's not enough. Well, no, it's not enough. Why is it not enough? Because now, as the season is about to come to an end, and he's going to be home watching the playoffs with us for the first time in 14 years, now we hear news from the doctor. The doctor comes out of nowhere. Oh, just innocently enough, after all of these weeks, some doctor is going to go out there on social media. He shouldn't have been. He was hurt all along. He should never have been out there. He should have sat out the last 6 months.
Why did the doctor delete it?
Shouldn't have been playing.
You think he was behind the
damn right. You're damn right I do. I don't know, but do I think that? You're damn right. Why is this on social media now? Why now, man? I ain't gonna get on that. I'm not gonna be like everybody else and talk about what you did or didn't do when you went college. Forget all of that. What I'm asking you is a simple question. We talk about the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, and you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one. Why would you say something so blasphemous?
In my heyday, he would need help.
Really?
He's too small. His name is big, and y'all like, it was a 5-on-5 game, he good. One-on-one, I'm undefeated, never lost.
Will you stop it? Don't
Never
apologize
lost
on TV.
one-on-one.
That don't make any sense. Listen.
Ain't nobody beat me in heyday one-on-one.
Why you saying stuff
took
like
you
that?
the distance one-on-one.
That's that, man. You look like you were tired.
Hey, let me ask you this like I tell him.
That's why you smiling right
Did
now.
I win or lose? Did I win or lose?
Right.
All I care about is the W. I don't
You
care
were
how I
tired
get it.
from dancing, and you talking about you gonna beat Michael Jordan?
Michael
how you gonna
Jordan.
do that?
How you gonna beat me?
You know what? It's good.
I gotta hear how you gonna beat me.
Pick your poison.
How's he gonna beat me?
Why are you saying stuff like
Tell
this?
me how's he gonna beat me.
Why are you doing this? Why are you?
Tell me.
Is this another marketing tool of yours?
Check this out.
What?
Everybody used to say who's the best, Michael Jordan or
Who did you
LeBron?
think was the best?
They
Who
said,
did you think
who's
was the best?
Kobe or LeBron?
Who did you think was the best?
Guess what the story is now? Who's better, LaVar or Michael
Ain't
Jordan?
nobody think about no damn LaVar.
Yes, they are. Look at you. Who we talking about?
Think about no LaVar.
Me and LeBron.
Are you good? Lonzo, yes. Not LaVar.
Lonzo don't want to see me. I'm too big, too strong. One-on-one?
You know what? I'm gonna move
5-on-5, he
on.
great.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth. I'm
You're not ready for this.
You were on record talking about put your son on the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
And put Steph Curry on UCLA.
Yes.
And your son would explain how your son would be better.
You're saying that right now.
Now. UCLA wouldn't be where they at. Steph Curry gonna shoot him out the game. He ain't rebounding and passing that ball.
Shoot him out the game?
Shoot him out the game.
Out the game.
Out
Not
the game.
in the game.
Soon
Out
as
the
they double
game.
him up, he gonna lose that ball. He too little. Now you put Lonzo on there with all them athletes and running and gunning. Guess what?
Your son is that much bigger than Steph Curry?
He bigger than Steph. Cause Steph Curry what? 6'2"?
Steph Curry's about 6'3".
Okay,
Long
I'll
arms.
let him be 6'4". He's still shorter than my boy. Long arms. Can he jump? Can he run? Not like my boy. Let me tell you something. If you take Steph Curry,
something is wrong with you.
yes,
sir.
I'll
It doesn't
tell you
make
what's
any
wrong
sense.
with you. I keep talking to you. Max, next.
You go ahead. You go ahead and talk to me. I just gave you facts. That's number one. Number two, I've spoken to several of his teammates who played for him. Have you? Have you talked to them? Have you listened to what they said about his lack of leadership? Number three, visit the teammates in Denver. Visit them in Chicago. Listen to what they have to say. They used to argue with me on behalf of Jay Cutler and called me to apologize or ran in front of me. You got that?
Listen,
I do. I'm telling you right now. No, zip it. I'm giving you facts. You don't get to speak right now. I gave you your because you accused of hyperbole.
Could it be
Why?
possible?
Because you got some stat sheet. Because you got a stat sheet and you read some stats. You ain't engaging in hyperbole.
Hey, listen.
Is Jay Cutler not? Hold on. Is Jay Cutler not in juxtaposed to Colin Kaepernick? Is Jay Cutler right now not the epitome of white privilege in the United States of America? What did he do to deserve this job? What did he do?
Listen now.
Is he better? Is he
Listen.
better? What did he do?
Could it be possible that these locker rooms, they're just in the realm of possibility?
Time out. This is fun, but I have a
Any
real
day
question.
of the week.
Stephen A., do you feel
Time
like
the last segment.
guys,
Someone at
can
home,
you
DVR.
all settle down, focus for a second? Do you guys feel like Draymond Green's going to be an X factor though, keeping his emotions in check, playing well on both ends?
First of all, I'm always focused. Secondly, of course,
focus
Draymond
on
Green
what
is going
Molly's
to be a
saying.
factor. Okay. Well, what Molly is saying or what Molly is asking. Because Molly is asking about Draymond Green, who had 20, 12, and 9. Molly is asking about a guy who can put up a triple-double. Molly is asking about a guy that repeatedly produces time and time again when all his weapons are there.
I was with you when we felt like he's cost them games before. That's why.
It wasn't you. What are you doing out on the basketball court in the middle of the game?
It wasn't me.
You had no business in that melee.
So let me get this straight. That pit bull that is Eric Bledsoe, along with 7'1" Joel Embiid, is about to get into a fight, and I am going to get in the middle of that. Have y'all lost y'all damn mind?
Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm not doing that.
Let me tell you
see
something.
him one more time.
You
Come on
know,
out, Cleveland A.
it's not
There we
only
go.
the hairline that bought everybody in. Stephen A., we all believe you would do that. I don't know what you're
That's
talking
what
about.
it is.
We
Yeah.
all believe you would run onto the court.
Let's start right there.
Stop, guys. It's my league.
Really? Y'all really think that I would jump on the court in the middle of two dudes fighting like that? You crazy? I will say this on a more serious note, like the Palace at Auburn Hill years ago. I would have tried to stop somebody.
First of all, that is utter nonsense. Especially
Yes, of course you say that.
Let me finish.
But tell me about the greatness.
Let me finish.
You got to give it time to grow. Get Tom Brady to win his rookie year.
Hold on.
Get Peyton Manning to win his rookie year. Come on, well, talk to me about this.
Let me tell you something right now.
Talk to me about great.
You were talking about what they were going to do before January 15th. They didn't do it, and I couldn't find you for 2 months. Why couldn't I find you for 2 months? You were gone. And Richard Sherman is sitting right next to you. You act like the Dallas Cowboys don't have to play him and don't have to play Seattle and Atlanta and Green Bay and the New York Giants. What about all of that, Michael Irvin?
And what are you telling them? They're not great because they didn't win the championship last year either.
They got a ring already. They got a ring already.
Say I don't agree with the part about me being horny all hours of the day. A few hours in the day, yes, but not all hours of the day. I digress.
Leave it to you, because if it comes out of my mouth, and I sit up there and I literally articulate the stuff that this man has done since he has been the executive of the New York Knicks, I'm gonna lose my mind. I ain't gonna be able to do the rest of the show. I'm telling you right now, it comes out of my mouth. I'm not gonna be able to control myself because I'm barely able to right now. But I will tell you this: I have a radio show in New York, and LA, and nationwide on ESPN.